pretty simple in the sense of it's a funnel, it's the target, it's the engage, and it's the measurement, right? If we target the right people, that's helpful. If we give them the right content that's interesting, even better. And then if we can in real time measure how they're performing, so we can then better inform that target engage, we're in an even better spot. Just to talk quickly about target, right? It's really about how we identify those individuals, and we kind of have to do it in two approaches, right? So you have this idea of how do we work out who we want to engage, and then we need to prioritize the effort, right, on who is the most important. So now we've selected our audiences, we're now ready to go into market. And as I talked about in our strategy, we really focus in on the making sure that consumer gets the message, right? And it feels like they get all the information they need to make a decision. Let's jump on to the next one, because to be honest, all of those pieces up front were all powered by this back end and this measurement section. And this bit for me is really where we spent most of our time. If we're using Dun & Bradstreet to help us do our targeting, we will use a different vendor to help us measure that. And we have multiple different people measuring, and we have multiple people with our different targeting, and we use that to verify. We did this, did it work? Yes, it did, otherwise I probably wouldn't be telling you guys about it if we'd failed, to be honest. But the biggest big gains here were the massive drop in the cost per engaged account, as we started to play with different data providers, different verifications and measurement to make sure that they were performing. We and worked actually honestly with different buying techniques as well, with different DSPs, different content syndication partners, different social platforms. We were able to drop that engaged account by upwards of 83%. So huge drop in cost for us. We also, with that, we were able to increase the what appeared to be viewed by a target account, which was huge, reducing that waste, a 67% increase in that. So really great results, really, to be honest, right? So we dropped our cost, increased the target accounts we targeted. Couldn't be much better. But I think honestly, the right hand side, and I'm not going to share you what our ROI is, but being able to get and actually now start to talk about an attributed ROI was game changing in the sense of the ability to now start to be able to talk about that, because our sales teams, when we talk about, oh, we saved us some money by getting people engaged on our website, that's not particularly exciting. If we start to say, well, this money is helping you turn this much into a return, that is powerful. Again, attributed, not incremental, but still very powerful.